Hello, hello, welcome everyone to our book reading stream on Thursday. Hello, Seawashed, Vieredin, heya, 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 and Yellow Traffic Light. Hi. Justice Agents, hello, yellow as well. So, today we shall continue our favorite book. Yes, every book that we're currently reading is our favorite book. The Shuba no Strategy, the strategy of Endgame. How sense is playing for Ibisha? Which one? Curiously asking. Third file? Interesting. Maybe we should take a look at it on Saturday. I was thinking, whenever we need to change a little bit the Saturday stream into something else, but I think you guys are quite happy to send your Kifu, and we have a lot, so we might continue for a while. I plan to update my older VODs on the VOD channel and then sort them into categories. I keep pulling this off and I should just pushing this away, but I should just pull it in and do it finally. Not to be disrespectful, but his opponent made a beginner mistake with the castle. My app froze. I cannot review it. Well, I mean, it's not a beginner mistake. Also, it's Takano Sensei. I won't let you say anything bad about Takano Sensei. Actually, I don't have the up boat on this phone. I cannot see all the moves. I see that he ended up in Mino, but that can still evolve into a different castle. I have to buy it on this phone. All right, anyway. Oh yeah, one big thing, guys. I made the Ko-fi page. Ko-fi is this more direct way to support, because all the money you would support me on Ko-fi would go directly to me, while Twitch usually steals some of it. Whenever it's beats, donations are maybe different, but whenever it's beats or subscriptions, Twitch will always take a little bit. And as you can see, also on Ko-fi, I set up a goal, because we are asking Nekomado for help with the... excuse me, I need to time out someone. Nekomado, it takes some funds, so if you guys would like to support our what we're doing here, that's one way to support us. What do you think about that castle that Takano Sensei made against Habu? Oh, Mifa, yeah. Well, let me give him a chance to answer you. All right, remove the timeout. And yeah, I think I will be updating what I'm doing on that page too. There, you can follow that page, and I might be treating it a little bit like a small blog. So yeah, you can follow it. If you didn't see on Discord, I made Shogi resources more readable. And next thing, I'm gonna work on the VODs to make them I'm gonna put them in category, like book number 1, book number 2, whatever, so that people who missed all those streams will be able to find it more easily, because I admit it's chaotic and I didn't upload everything yet. So I'm gonna clean it up. All right. So where were we? Because I don't remember exactly. I think we finished subchapter or chapter 2. Subchapter, yeah. We did the conclusion phase, the beginning of the approaching phase or the end game, and then we were talking about this reduction of the front line somewhat, and then we are on the page 30 now. So we talked about the pivotal piece, 4 pieces in the attack. We learned to do the marker thing. Now I will have to remember how to do it again. We talked about endgame factors, reduction of the battlefield, 4 pieces in the attack, pivotal pieces. And we will be talking about endgame mission today. Oh, it's on Abema TV, then it should be on our Discord. So how did we do it last time? How did we do it last time? Redux? No, there was something I clicked on. Tools? No. Justice, I know it was you who helped us last time. Tools. Edit, export, redact. Export, edit, create, comment. Pencil. Yeah. Okay, yeah, in comments. Gotcha. So instead of searching, I will just click this one next time. Should be the same effect. Thanks. It's different color. No, it's the same. All right. So we will have note to self, try to add the writing tablet for the next stream so that I can write better. So we have endgame mission. What's our endgame mission? So we have this pyramid and it ends on mate, right? Mate, checkmate. Then we have threatmate. How do I write the word threatmate again? Threatmate. I always forget if it's H or not. So approach the king. So approach the king, the enemy king. And then you have destroy the castle or destroying. Destroy. This is our mission, so we have to destroy the castle, yeah? So approximately how many different Shogi board positions are there? So 10 to 81 is just the position on the board, but then you have to consider pieces in hand. So probably the later number is more close to the truth, although I don't know where the 220 came from. 10 to 81. 81 means there's 81 squares, and on each square there's 10 pieces to be, which means probably including all the promotions. But that calculates only one side pieces, because there's 8 types of pieces. There should be more. I think the other number makes more sense if you calculate all of the positions, because on top of that you have to calculate the in name. Oh wait, but 10 is like 8, so maybe they do calculate. I'm not a mathematician. I will have to ask Jean. But no, there's limited amount of pieces we have too, right? It cannot be like we cannot fill all the squares with all the pieces, because we have only limited amount of them, right? 40. So it's question, where do we set up those 40 pieces? And then you have like position A, B, and then 81. It's too complex to me. Well, if you want to find the correct number, you would have to find the logic behind it. Not just the number, I assume. Give me a sec. Okay, Jean doesn't know either. But it's probably more than 10 to 81. I was asking that question to Jean. Okay. Where's my Jisho when I need one? I already see words I don't understand. So, yo. Koko kara wa, so finally, we're arriving at the main theme. The approaching phase technique. We're gonna explain about endgame approaching phase techniques. As we talked about previously, in the middle game, the goal is to... One of the goals is to infiltrate the enemy camp and make the pivotal piece. Yeah. So this is the middle game. Yeah. So middle game is pivotal piece. Infiltration. Yeah. So basically we have this James Bond that comes to the enemy base. Yeah. Next, following. So no. Okay, so if we will manage to like simply create that pivotal piece and then manage to attack the enemy king, it would be quite simple talk. But the reality is not this easy. In many situations, the enemy will yeah, they will have a castle and they will have a strong defenses, right? So even if we infiltrate, they will have this castle between our piece and their king. So first thing we will have to do is clear our first mission, which is to destroy this castle between our piece and the enemy. So mission number 1. Destroy castle. Okay. Simple. This is our mission number 1. Got you? You got it, guys? Mission number 1. So, to approach this mission, we will have many techniques or many ways. The more you know, the easier you will have time to see and choose the correct one, yeah? Hi, Adjun. Alright, so we're on mission number 1. Yeah, this is our mission number 1. And now we will have to come close and to have more number advantage. Getting closer, numerical advantage. Yeah, all right. Closing in with numbers. Numbers advantage or something. Yep. What is this word? What is this word? I don't understand this word. Big something something. Major premise, okay? Important condition, basic premise, basic assumption will be that not only we wanna, that when we wanna start the approaching phase, okay, that's gonna be a stupid translation, but if we wanna start the approaching phase, we have to approach the enemy king, yeah? We have to get our pieces to approach the enemy king, to get close, yeah? As the name suggests, right? This is why it's called approaching phase, yeah? And this action, movement, is about destroying the castle or surrounding the king, and so on. It's a very important process to get into the actual endgame, yeah, actual approach. It might be... Okay, I'm glad that I'm not showing the Jisho translation, because apparently one of the translations of our illegal word is a certain part of the body. I didn't know that. Oh, if you write it in katakana, that would mean it. Interesting. Okay. Imasara. What does it mean? At this stage. It might seem sudden. I guess it would be the translation. Sorry guys, there is a lot of kanji and I'm trying to make the best translation. So he wanna put this strong emphasis about the extremely important factor of the endgame, which is that approaching thing, yeah? So we're gonna see exactly what he means. What does it mean to approach the enemy king? And we have the pivotal piece, which is the well, this dragon, right? Clearly. It exists, yeah? But the token itself, okay, let's do it like this, actually. The token, you can clearly see that it's a little bit too far away from the enemy core, right? The enemy castle. And this is at the time where we don't have a lot of power. We want to move this type of piece that's far away closer. Yeah. Bringing token closer. Yeah. Yeah, a bit far. Exactly. So this is usually a very slow attack, but because it's token, it's a very powerful one. So you see they move the token here, yeah? So on top of that, not only we want to have the closer thing, we also want to have the number advantage, yeah? It's the basics. Okay, that's very difficult Japanese again. I'm struggling today. in short, brief, to sum up in the end. So in the end, to approach is to attack. And the basics of the attack is how many you add into it. How do I explain it? Oh, it's like an addition, like mathematics. Okay, so Yose, the approach, is attack. And there's where more wins, yeah? More pieces win, usually. Yeah, so you want those number advantage. So in the diagram 1, we're gonna play token 6-3, as seen here. And we're going to activate the token. It's our first step toward approaching phase. If you play so, next, you will have the piece advantage, the number advantage, on which square, guys? On which square do we have a piece advantage on the next move? Which square are we going for? 5-3, yes. So this square is going to be attacked by 2 pieces. And it's gonna be defended by 1 piece. So we have the number advantage, right? Okay, let's do it like this, actually. This is okay. Color 2 is more than 1. Number advantage. That's easy to understand, right? Gotcha. So now you can clearly see that this first step is our beginning of the mission to destroy the castle, yeah? So this is our mission, yeah? Mission 1 starts, yeah? It also says here that attacking with numbers is the basics of shogi. So if you had many pieces in your hand, you don't have to use the pieces that are far away. But yeah, this is what we talked about in chapter 1.1 and chapter 1.2, yeah? So we needed 4 pieces to attack. So we have to make the judgment. Here we don't have pieces in hand. We decide to use the token. Well, stealing is not good, Mifa. All right. So this is perhaps, how do you say, our first technique, or this is the basics of what we're thinking, yeah? Get the pieces closer, have the piece advantage. Now we're gonna learn a new technique, which is gonna be target the gold. Yeah? That's what it says here. So you'll have this minnow position. And they're saying, as we talked about previously, the iron rule will be that we want to get closer to the enemy king to enter the approach phase. But I'm laughing because I see JoJo reference here. There is no JoJo reference, it's just my brain that makes this up. What should we approach, actually? Yeah, I love to drop knight to distract the gold. It's comfortable way of attacking. Yeah. What should we approach here? To attack the enemy castle, we start with the thinking target the gold. Yeah, target the gold. Of course, if you're able to directly attack the enemy king and threaten him, you should do that. But of course, the enemy will understand that fact and they will have the guardmans around him and they will put their king in safer spot. Yeah, so if we have an option to attack the enemy king, that's great, but usually there are guards on the way between the king and you. Or silvers or some order guardians. So as a result, usually what happens is before attacking the enemy king, attack the defensive pieces. Yeah, they're attacking their defensive pieces. Oh my god, there's some proverb here. What does it mean in English? Do not shoot at a general, shoot at a horse first. So that's apparently a proverb. You guys understand it, yeah? Instead of shooting for the enemy king, we attack their defensive pieces the same way. Do not shoot at general at first, throw him off the horse by shooting at the horse, yeah? Do I draw a horse in a general? Oh my god, my drawing, oh god. How do I draw a horse? Napoleon Bonaparte on the horse and the horse go like, eee! Oh my god, those are tentacles. How does the horse leg work again? Oh my god, this is not a horse. Not a horse at all. Oh my god, no. What is this? That looks like a beetroot. All right, horse, leg, connect, head, leg. No, it something's off. Something's off. Leg. Pretty sure it's like this, but leg, the other leg, tail. That looks more like a horse. All right, and then there is the general or whatever sitting on top of him. On top of the horse. Yeah, he's like, ah! Neck, don't forget necks. He has whatever. And what you shoot first, you shoot the horse. Happy little horse. Well, he's not happy because he has an arrow sticking off his butt. Yep, you got it, guys. That's the top of my drawing skills. So he was a happy little horse, but then he got an arrow to his butt, and yeah. Yeah, so this is what this is. Shoot the horse, yeah? All right. So next, yeah, do not target the king directly, target the defenders first, okay? Attack defenders. That's, again, only to under the assumption that the enemy did the correct thing and put the castle, and you cannot approach the king directly. Therefore, we attack the defenders first, yeah? Okay, so here we have Gote with the Mino castle. Yeah, and what kind of attack can you guys imagine on that castle that you can break through? And I think Sea of Mention already did, like, whoever made that proverb might have some vendetta against horses. What kind of war strategy is that? Well, the horses are powerful on the battlefield, let's say. Most of people are on the foot, right? So Theo mentioned something about dropping the knight and attacking the gold, that he likes to do it. So that might be one idea. Yeah, the soldier will fall down too. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't realize, yes, it's to make the general fall and then it will be easier to target him. So what are the ways to attack this king? Yeah, think about it for a second. Knight is your favorite shogi piece? Well, it's a knight, not the horse, right? As we all know, horse is a different shogi piece. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we will have that example, but for some reason we're talking about a different position first. We have target the gold. Target the gold, yeah. So it's important for us to understand the reason why it will be a very good attack to target the gold first. On diagram 2, Sente has the Mino castle, and Gote has the Yagura. Both are very solid castles, but if one of them or some of them golds are missing, their defensive power rapidly drops, right? Especially if the king, if the gold next to the king disappears, that's gonna be the most painful piece to disappear. And this is something. What are those kanji? This is the main point, perhaps? Obvious. Okay, this is obvious. That's what it means. Yeah. So the gold that's the closest to the king is like the pillar of the castle. Yes, central pillar. Pillar. Yeah. If you look at Sente, that will be this gold. If you look at Gote, it will be that gold, yeah? Okay, so this is the pillar of our castle, of our roof. If it falls, you guys know how architecture works to that extent, that if the main pillar falls, everything else falls as well. So this is what we want to target. We don't want to target any golds. We specifically would like to target that pillar. For example, as you see in diagram 3, if we take the enemy gold, we are able to simply checkmate the enemy king. Yeah, so here we have this token and it creates checkmate with the bishop. We took away this gold and we can checkmate the king using 2 pieces. And also in this kind of situation, because we took that gold, we can use it to checkmate the enemy king, yeah? So we got the gold, we can drop it here. We got the gold, we can drop it here. So it's like the traitor, yeah? The traitor gold. So to target the gold is de facto 2 things. One, breaking the castle. And 2, getting a strong endgame piece. So those 2 points are those important things those are the merits that this strategy gives us, yeah? Yeah, because gold at the end, all those proverbs, like harakin, so the gold from the belly gold, the gold at the back, bottom gold, all of those are basic endgame techniques. Leave the gold at the end is also another proverb, so you can understand that gold is important in endgame, yeah? Or useful. In mating patterns, yeah? As the name suggests, knight can be sometimes stronger than a horse, especially with forks, 2 of them. Sometimes I find it difficult to target the 6-9 gold of the Mino Castle, although I read that I should go after that gold. I rarely find effective attacks against it. Well, you could argue that if you attack this gold, you indirectly attack that gold. Same here, but I guess we're going there slowly. It's just to show you that without this gold, everything crumbles for now, yeah? So that we understand the significance of that gold's power. Hello, Avgody. So if we come back to this example that we did, we now understand that the 6-1 gold is the pillar of the enemy castle, right? It's a smart way to attack, to target that gold. So for example, if we have gold and knight in hand, we are able to drop 5-3 knight, the gold escapes to 7-1, and then we drop the gold again. And it becomes a clear attack, yeah? If they were to avoid losing a piece advantage, they would take this with the silver. Knight promotes, gold escapes, but then we're able to move our dragon here with the silver in hand. We'll be able to lead to an endgame, right? So the fact that we targeted the enemy gold became the decisive move, yeah? In this position, we're targeting both the silver drop or the knight to 6-2, in both of which we're able to take away this piece, which is again the crucial gold. And Goddess Castle basically stops existing, yeah? So thanks to the theory of attacking the enemy gold, we're able to set up a strong offensive against the Mino Castle. At the same time, you can notice that all of the Sentes moves were directly attacking the enemy core, right? A 6-2 dragon is approaching the king, getting closer to the king and to this gold. Thanks to the power of this piece, which is a dragon, we're able to be very efficient in attacking this position, yeah? Because, you know, it's pinning the gold. Yes, it feels sweet to use a gold to stop or slow down your opponent's attack. A gold can feel like a towering wall of pure strength and it's beautiful. Yes. Okay, I didn't write any notes, but let me maybe put some things. What they're saying is here something interesting. I just don't know how to translate. So there are proverbs, one of which is that you should choose easy to understand moves in the endgame. Vulgar moves. Okay, so the right kanji means actually is the same as medicore move. You don't need a very cool move. You just need a move that's working and that's good, yeah? I'm gonna just see if Hidechi translates that. Where did I put it? Over there. It's Yosewa. It's a whole proverb. I'm pretty sure Hidechi wouldn't translate it, but I'm curious if he did. He keeps surprising me, so Yosikiru Yoseru. To make an attack against the opponent king and castle, bringing the king to its final state, leading to capturing it in the end. So unfortunately that proverb itself is not here, but let's look at the right kanji, which is where is it? Where did I put it? Zokushu. Sashi su se so zo 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 zoku zoku seme zokushu. Literally common move, cheap move, a kind of move that looks very normal and shows no ingenuity. You can also call it a common attack, zokuzeme, cheap attack. It's kind of attack that looks very simple and shows no ingenuity. So simple over complicated, I guess. So this would be this proverb. Yeah, simple is better. Simple approach is better. Simple moves are good in Yose. Yeah. And the right side says Yose wa hagasu kotonari. So hagasu means to like take away. So it's about taking away the piece of the board and simplifying the position. Yeah. So simplify. So this is what we can talk about comparing those two diagrams. This one we had two enemy generals. And here we simplified it to one general. Yeah. So this thing, no, that's not what I wanted. This thing will be about this gold move, which is a little bit heavy looking. And this thing will be basically this. We simplify the position. Looks like a bad move to drop the gold there, but because we're able to affect the enemy gold directly, it's a very severe attack. So basically we say ugly but efficient. I thought the weak point of Mino was the front. Yes, but in this case we're concentrating on another weakness of Mino. We learned that the pivotal piece for the castle, and the castle, is the gold the closest to the king. That's the pillar of the castle. And if we target that piece, it's a effective square, effective attack itself. In this particular chapter, we're talking not about how to expose the weakness, we're talking about how to destroy a castle effectively. So hope that helps, Avcody. CEO is right, yes. We try to clean it in simple way, exactly. You don't want to be cool. Cool moves are, great, but those moves bring less risk to them. They're boring, but hella effective, yeah? All right, you get it, great. Okay. So yeah, again, affecting the pillar piece with the dragon, yeah? Pillar still under pressure. Yeah. And let me say that we have also piece advantage. Yeah, it's clearly now that we have the piece advantage. 2v1. There's actually 2 versus 2, but because the gold is pinned, it makes it ineffective. Ah, thank you, I've got it for the prime. Welcome to the harbor. And if you're not on our Discord, I strongly recommend you join. We have a lot of people chatting there every day. So yeah, the castle is destroyed, yeah? If we were to compare, here our king was far away, here our dragon was far away. And while we were attacking the gold, we managed to bring the dragon closer, yeah? So, success. Now we will have a different way of attacking the same gold, which is with the bishop and a lance. Previously we had knight in gold. Now we'll have bishop and a lance. We're able to drop the lance in front of the gold. If they take, there's the bishop drop. So they will run to the side. And then we have this amazing line of attack, which is bishop drop to 5-3. If you guys didn't see it before, try to remember it. It's a famous way to destroy the Mino castle. If they try to escape, we're gonna sacrifice our dragon. King takes. Lance promotion. And the problem with this lance promotion is it's a check. Double check. King takes, gold at the head is made. So they have to escape again. It's a very complex position. Okay. So let's say those 2 pieces are not here. The king is here. And we just promoted the lance. The king will have to go back, yeah? Then we naturally can promote the bishop because the lance is here. And they will escape here. So this is the position we arrive at. And this way, Mino is completely destroyed, yeah? So there is a name for this Tetsuji. It's this. To drop this snow, or is it the kanji for snow or the hail? I forgot. Kaminari. Okay, no, it's a thunder actually. Thunder drop. Interesting. Thunder drop. Yeah. Thunder Force. Or whatever. Tesuji. Thunder Drop! Thank you, Shogi Mifa, for gift to Malvinsk. Malvinsk, congratulations, you got a gift from Mifa. Simple move, simple win will not make people remember it. Cool move will make people remember it and see how cool you are. Yes, but you might die in the process. I see a very scary message saying a hype train is close. Sub give Florius beats to start a hype train. Mifa just cheered 5 beats, but that's not enough to trigger the train yet, thankfully. The person who triggers the train gets a devil roll on our Discord, and everybody else who subscribed today, donated, or anything like that, will become the Guardian generation +1 to current generation. 40 seconds to go. I'm scared. If the train happens to hit the harbor, we usually have some mini punishment games on our Discord. So yeah, that's the game we play on this channel. So we lost our dragon, but we are able to take this piece next. So yeah, we got 2 pieces for 1, right? And Senta has no way of defending this attack. But of course, you have to be careful about this king's escape routes, right? I think we survived the train. Okay, so now how do we say that the castle was indeed destroyed successfully or not? 1. Kinky. That's a very bad word to say in English, but sure. The spirit of the gold? I don't know what it means. Metallic taste of iron. And it's read actually kanake, not kinky. Kanake o hagashiteiru. So we deleted the gold from the board. Hagasu to tear off, to peel off. Detach this connect this rope to skin to fly to strip off. Okay, it has a lot of meanings. But yeah, we took the gold off the board. So mission 1 success if 1 deleted the gold, 2 infiltrated the castle. So that would be here, yeah. We entered the thing. This is number 1, we got the gold. This is number 2, we infiltrated the castle. And number 3 is targeting. These attacking pieces are targeting the king. So king is under attack. And here indeed we have those 2 pieces attacking together. Yeah, so it's gonna attack the king soon. So we're gonna concentrate on the point number 3. I don't understand. Kore no juki o matasu. Oh. Oh, okay, no. So it's not the third one. It's look at those 3. And the more of those points you have, the higher chance you have to break the castle, yeah? If you have all three, then you broke the whole castle. If you have two of them, it might be enough. If you have one, it might not be enough. That's what he means, kind of. So yeah, you now clearly see if more successful. Okay, that's hard to read. So okay. Let me rewrite it. So mission 1, to accomplish need 1 to 3 points. Okay, but that sounds like we need all of them. I'm not gonna write it better. We're gonna leave it like this. Basically, you need to try to achieve all of them, but you don't need to achieve all of them, yeah? To be successful. And the point of this paragraph is he wants you to notice how the targeting the gold allowed us to achieve this result, yeah? So target the gold helps achieve 1 to 3, yeah? Hey, my rings, thank you for 100 bits. You want to see the train now? Well, Avgodi, you guys would have to start like donating or cheering or gifting subs at the same time for the train to appear. But yes, donating coffee is a better way. Coffee is this page. This way we lose the least amount of money between ourselves. If you buy bits, Twitch will tell you to pay more. If you do the subscription, I get only half of your money that you paid. So if you wanna support me more directly, coffee will be better. And as you can see, I set up a goal there, which is the teaching game from our TTS winners. So it's not like I'm taking this money, I'm just giving back to the community by creating those cool projects that we have, yeah? The next goal will be, for example, the next book for us to read on the stream. Money doesn't matter what train does. Yeah, that's also a good point. Yes, if you want to have a role on our server, that's the fastest way to get one. All right, so this is quite complex what they're talking here, but hopefully we understand. We learned about the Tandal Fort SOG. We learned that we want to achieve 3 things in order to destroy a castle. Delete the gold of the board. You've to infiltrate the castle and to have the enemy king under fire, yeah? That's our optional goals to achieve the bigger mission of destroying the castle, yeah? Okay, now we have Yagura, which will have 3 generals in the defense. So it will be more difficult to break because there is more defenders. But again, the vital point is the same. Target the gold. Yeah. So one example will be bishop drop for 1. Targeting to take, gold drop, and it leads to a little bit long checkmate. So again, the point is we target the pillar, right? So again, this is the pillar. Now the problem will be that they're able to defend here. Or here, yeah. They will have some different defensive moves. And they will have 2 variations here. So where do we start? Let me think. Let's start with 4 to gold. So 4 to gold. We will take this gold. They're gonna retake. And we're gonna drop another silver here. So again, we're gonna attack the pillar. It will be like this. And in this situation, again, we attack the pillar. We exchange the bishop for the gold. We lost some piece advantage, but there is no need for us to think about piece advantages when we destroy the castle in the process. What's more important is that we have to do those 3 things. So delete the gold, infiltrate the castle, have the king under attack. Those are more important than the piece advantage. That's not piece advantage, that's the number advantage, actually. Yeah. Okay, so not piece advantage. We want 1, 2, 3 goals achieved. Okay, that's the point. For what I saw, if the train crashes the harbor, then Shogi Harbour server will be affected. Yes, yes, that's the Discord will be affected by the crash. Discord, like, so far it was Discord, but who knows? Maybe Twitch itself will be affected. Who knows? Like, last time, you know, they just so happened they hit the server room, but they might be hitting the chat room, and suddenly the whole chat in subscribers only mode, or like a stream will be cancelled. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, now the variation B. Is this one. And in this case, we can drop the silver on 3-2. And that would be like a Hishi, almost. So it's not gonna be a Hishi, but... No, it is a Hishi. Never mind, it is a Hishi. The other moves would be after gold, we can drop the knight. They're gonna take the bishop, we take the gold, it's severe. And the other option is silver back. We take the gold, king takes. We drop the silver to 4-1, king runs, gold drop. And we again reach the approaching race somehow. Yeah. So this is using those 4 pieces that we have. This is breakable. Yeah. 4 piece versus 3 piece. Perhaps. It's gonna break. We don't care about piece advantage. We care about breaking the castle itself, right? Okay, but what a train does. I could donate for train, but I need to know answers. So, Hype Train on Twitch, it will say Hype Train started. And it's gonna start with level 5 or level 1. I don't remember which one it was. And it's gonna go to the other number. Each level will need more donations to go to the other level. After the train ends, anybody who subscribed gets like cool emoticons for yourself from Twitch. And on top of this, we make this mini game on our harbor that if the biggest train hits the harbor, it's gonna have the biggest repercussions. And the more you defend the harbor, the lower the repercussion will be. If you defend the whole train, there will be no repercussion. It means it flew toward the ocean. It missed all the buildings, yeah? So this is our joke game that we have here. And the direct effect is anybody who subscribed, anybody who cheered, donated on Twitch will get a role of defender on Discord, which is the golden role. Anybody who summons the train will get the red role of devil. That's the game we have. You need to see the train now. Oh. So those are sentient trains that want to destroy Shogi Harbour. That's how we call them. Let me see how much we have left from this chapter. Oh, not much. Okay. Okay, this will be the end of the... Okay, so... this is the previous variation of Gold 4-2, the continuation. And this is, again, checkmate red. If they were to escape, we just drop the knight. If they were to escape here, we just take it some mate, actually. The other moves that you can think about is maybe bishop drop to 4-2. The escape route for dragon is many options, but we would like to go to 5-2. It will be the basic Tesuji here, the basic escape route. The CEO gave 2 tier 1 subs to Harbor Community, to Krona and Justice Agent. Congratulations, guys. But that's not enough to summon the train, unfortunately. This is why it's important for you guys to cooperate to do it, because it requires a lot at the same time too. And now I see the hype train is closed thanks to Mifa's 100 beats. So now it's really close to summon the train. You have 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 20 seconds to summon the train. And the person who will actually summon the train will get the devil. Now I'm invested. Mifa cheered 200 beats that didn't summon the train yet. 3 minutes 55 seconds left. Come on, says Mifa. Can you hear it in the distance? The might be coming. 3 minutes 33 seconds left. Meantime, I shall do my Harbor Master's duty and continue this stream. Vieredin? Yeah. You got gifted 1 tier sub, and I think that someone... I'm not sure who summoned the train. Perhaps we have 2. Perhaps we have 2 people who summoned the train today. Also Malvinsk. Oh my god, I don't know which one summoned the train. It's one of you 3 guys. So now we're level 2 hype train. It's 70%, so you would need to, as it says on top of the chat, sub, gift or use beats to get to the next level. The higher we go, the lower, the smaller the train gets. It's like he's losing the wagons. You have your last 100 beats. Yeah, I'm not sure which one of you triggered the train. I see that Malvinsk and Shogi Mifa and Siof. Actually, don't you have like this train summoner thing in front of your name? If you summon the train? We all are train summoner. Yeah, I guess so. So we have Avgodi cheered 5 beats. Thank you so much. 100 beats from Malvinsk as well. Thank you so much. And we have 3 minutes 25 seconds left until the train hits the harbor. Dranix Revel gifted 5 subs tier 1 subs to Cheese James, Telmarch, Yellow Traffic, Mikal, and ECF commentary. Thank you, Dranix. Thank you so much. Hype! So I think we leveled up the train, or leveled down in our case. Level 2 complete. You don't know how to buy beats? I think there is this beat icon next to send message. If you click it, you can buy beats. And we're at level 3 already, 77%. So the train is half the size. Mifa cheered 10 beats. Thank you so much. Viredin posted Nifu. That unfortunately doesn't stop the train. Doesn't help to stop the train. The train is still coming. It's... And if you guys ever wondered, how does a train come toward the harbor when there are no rail tracks? Well, the sentient trains, they don't care. They just go through the ground. They're like, and you can see the dust in the distance, like climbing up and up. The sentient train is like, destroy the harbor, destroy the harbor. You can hear it in the distance. Sea of Cheers, 200 beats. Thank you so much. The train is immune to Nifu, unfortunately. 86%, 3 minutes, 42 seconds to go. We're almost at level 4. Level 5 would be the smallest train, I believe. I don't see the train icon, so I guess the train icon that we got before, maybe after the train finishes, we will be able to see. But yeah, I will have to decide who games the devil. Maybe I'll have to watch the replay of the stream. 3 minutes, 13 seconds to go. 86%. So we have another variation. If Silver goes here, we take the gold, the king takes, we drop the gold, Okurite Suji. If he takes its mate, if he goes here, the knight drop. And we have Hishi by taking the knight at the end. So yeah, anyway, what it proves is once we take the gold away, everything crumbles. Like our harbor today. 10 beats. 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go, 87%. With level 3 high train. Go with Sanfu. Oh god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pyramid is inefficient. What's a Hishi? Hishi is basically a win because he cannot defend. It's not a checkmate yet, but on the next move, whatever he does, it will be a checkmate. So it's kind of like a silent move in chess. Yeah. Hishi is written by the kanji of certain death. Yeah. He, certain, she, death. Yeah. Actually, it's like hish. Yeah, it's like tsu. Hitsu. Yeah, hitsu maybe. 100 beats, 91%, 92%, 1 minute 40 left. It's so close. It's so close to survive level 3 train. Well, in this case, Mifa, it's the death of the king, yes. So now we will talk about this position. Why is this dragon the best position? Sea of just gifted 2 gifts too. Nimu and Letrix, thank you so much, Sea of. You defended us against level 3 train, I believe. Level 3 complete, yes. So it means we're at level 4, which is a tiny train with 1 wagon left. The locomotive and the wagon are left 4 minutes 30 before it hits the harbor. It's like coughing already. It's like destroy the harbor. Yeah, it's almost dead. The train is almost dead. So why is this the best square? Because we talked about being close. Yeah, to be close means. Paradoxally, to be close means to not put the pieces away, to keep them close, yeah? That's what he's saying. Do not let them escape. Chinchilla noise. It's yeah, chinchilla noise. So, if you have to escape, go to a square, D square. That is close to the core. Yeah. Chinchilla noise. There's a chinchilla noise. Explain Shogi with chinchilla noise. Hope you understand. So this is why Rook 5-2 is a really good position. 2 minutes 45 seconds. Oh no. We do not leave our pressure off, so therefore the defense is really difficult. Yeah, you can see the castle is breaking here if you read moves. If the gold comes here, gold drop, take, gold drop here. King runs, we take the silver, they take, knight drop, king runs, silver drop, it all breaks, yeah? Oh god. 100 views, thank you so much, Abgodi. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so Yagura breaks, yeah? We're convinced. So what we learned here. Again, attacking the gold is... Attacking the gold with 4 pieces, yeah, is very efficient. You can later read it slower, see if it works exactly. Now we'll talk about shape that's not a castle, and the same idea of targeting the gold will work, yeah? Not a castle. 1 minute 22 seconds. Now Yagura can be on both sides, but if it's on the right side, it's called right side Yagura. CO just gifted to Torque the Hist Watcher a sub. Congratulations. 1 minute left. 1 minute 2 seconds left. How would choo-choo sound in a chinchilla voice? Can I do that? That's weird. This is the weirdest chinchilla. Maybe, no, I still think underwater chinchilla is the weirdest, but this was like the second weirdest. Migi Yagura. Yeah, right side Yagura is the English name. 25, 22 seconds left. 21, 20, 19, 18. Now you can smell the smoke. It's coming. It's coming. And we can do this. I've got the 15 beats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Did you hear that? This level 3 hype train just hit the harbor. Such strong support, level 3 completed. It means the harbor was damaged only a little bit thanks to your amazing 11 subs and 940 bits. Everybody who helped to defend the harbor today shall be given the Guardian role on our Discord. If I don't know, I've got if you're on our Discord, do you have the same name? Hopefully you do, as I won't be able to find you. Unfortunately, it seems the current hype train conductor is Mifa again. No, it's also Seov. I don't know how it works. Maybe you guys are both the devil. Melkor, can you type something in the chat so we see that you're the train conductor as well? Top supporter during the most recent hype train. Okay, so it just means that you're top supporter. It doesn't mean you've summoned it. So I guess it will be you 3 guys, I guess, because you did it at the same time. You're Goddy there. Gotcha, gotcha. Let me write it down. So we will have the devil, which will be either Sea of Mifa or Melkor. I'm not sure. Melvin, Markor. I forgot the name. I don't. Malvin. That's it. Malvin. I think he's Melkor on the Discord, but one of you, I'm gonna have to double check which of you triggers if I can. Then I see that Malvin, Sea of Avdi, Tranix, Avdi, which is Godi. We have Tranix. I don't know if you are in our Discord as well. You all will be the Guardians. And I believe it's like 6, maybe? 6 level. He's also Malvin. Okay, he's also Malvin. Tranix, gotcha. Congratulations, guys. You will have a new role. That means a new generation of supporters is born. And the Devil King, the trained summoner, we're gonna have to... Who's also Moshindeiru, by the way, on our Discord. Because he just said the illegal word. Yeah, it's gonna be one of you two guys as well. Alright, that was fun. Thank you so much, guys, for support again. And let's finish this chapter, okay? So we have diagram 12, and it doesn't look like it's safe for the enemy king. This looks like he's already like in approaching phase. Thank you for the follow, Sean Pinto. But actually, it's just the beginning of the approach. It's just the entrance. So again, we have to consider the target the gold principle. Yeah, so even if you have such a position that you don't understand what's going on, it's not a castle, you don't know what to do, again, attack the defender, yeah? Attack the gold. So here we're gonna play horse to 5-1 because it pins the gold to the king. And next we're targeting either silver drop here or silver drop here, double attacking the gold. So they will try to release the pin. And here we have a great move, pawn drop 2-2. So this kind of move, yeah, the horse move, will be horse move, attacking the gold. Great preparation, yeah. Very efficient, yeah, efficient. So even if you even if he like escapes to the top and we end up taking this gold, we will have this gold as a material for us to prevent this king from further escape. We'll have more ammo, yeah? So they cannot just leave the gold. The importance of this gold is huge as well. It's not a pillar of the castle, but it's an important defensive piece. If we get it to our hand, once more it becomes a piece that we can use in mating, yeah, of the king, checkmating the king. All right. So we will summarize what we said. This looks like atom. So this is, okay, how do we do it? Target the gold in the center, what it says. And that thing that we get is getting gold for the finish. So because we got a gold, we will have a gold to finish off the king. We're gonna talk about the first technique in the approaching phase, which is to target the enemy gold. It's a very important technique. Because of the existence of the gold, they will have a good defenses. And it's also a good piece for us to have to finish off the enemy king with. So it is a very valuable thing for us to get the enemy defensive gold to our hand. Yeah, we can clearly see that. So therefore, if we go one step back, targeting the gold is a very important thing for us to do. Even if the enemy doesn't have the castle, attacking the defender, attacking the gold will be a very good thing to do for us. Usually it's not a mistake to do it. It's a very positive thing to have. Of course, there are different ways to approach the enemy castle, but targeting the gold is a very, again, how do you say, medium, boring technique, but a really high. Okay, it's not a very complex one, yeah, not a very difficult thing to do. So let's start by learning this way of approaching the king. Yeah, so somebody mentioned that Mino weakness is from the top, so that will be another technique. Approaching the gold is also a very medicore technique, but a very useful one, yeah? It's not flashy, it's not cool, but a very good technique that leads usually straight to the win because of those 3 points. Yeah, something like that, I've got it. You don't have to isolate it, but if you manage to take it, then yes. You're the 3% win rate, Malvin. Oh, I find it weird that you're counting how much percent of win you have. Like, you shouldn't be looking at it. Every game you play is important at your level. The result doesn't matter, paradoxally. Yes, I've got it. Well, it's not this easy, because we talked about the reliability of your attack in the last book. Speed is not as important as reliability sometimes. Both are important. But yes, you want to be the first to capture the enemy king. The endgame material is not important, yes. Unless you need that piece to checkmate the king. It's complex, yeah? It's not that easy as you said, but there is some grain of truth in what you said. So okay. Yeah. Not always 100% true. Yes, so we wanna know not how fast, but perhaps how to get to the king most efficiently. So as they said, It's not the coolest way to get it, but by targeting the gold, we're getting many free important points, which is we get a piece in hand at the end. The gold at the end is very strong checkmating piece. It's gonna be applicable to no matter which castle and no matter where it is, because attacking the defender is so universal. And if we attack the correct gold, we're gonna destroy the pillar of the castle, pillar of the defense, yeah? So the chapter ends with some example, which is quite long, but we're gonna take a look. Let me just quickly summarize. We talked about how to destroy a castle, mission destroy the castle, because this is the entrance between middle game and end game, right? We talked about bringing the pieces closer and having the attacking pieces advantage, the number advantage. Okay, it's not zoomed in. And then we talked about how to destroy a castle itself in another way. Similarly to here, yeah, we're targeting the gold, targeting the pillar of the defense. And then we looked at many examples of how to do it. And we have proven that no matter if it's Bin or Yagura, the gold that's the closest to the king will become the pillar piece. And similarly, if there's no castle at all, again, attacking the defender, attacking the gold is the crucial point for us. So let's look at this computer game. This is two computers again. In the end game, many things happen. It's hard to concentrate, but the plan of targeting the gold is a way for us to like concentrate on the position and stop wondering what we should do. It's one of the goals we can have. So for example, in the position 14, this is the 4 to gold that repaired the castle a little bit. So we want to break this barricade somehow. And again, we're gonna target the gold. And the computer dropped the 6-3 bishop, right? If they take, we take here, we break through. The silver crown stopped existing. If they ignore it, we're gonna take the gold. They're gonna retake. And then we're gonna drop the pawn here. Silver takes. We have another bishop, we're gonna drop it here, yeah? So again, the whole castle is destroyed. We lose bishop for a gold, twice in fact, but we managed to take away the gold from the board, yeah? Delete the gold from the board, and it gives us a lot of different benefits in exchange for that material loss. So in a way, that bishop gold exchange is a piece advantage for us, in a way. Yeah, we're getting more efficient piece. We broke the castle. They actually cannot defend with bishops efficiently. So in a way, it's piece advantage. If they defend with silver drop here, we drop the pawn, silver takes, we take here, and send this, okay. It doesn't break through yet, but it's okay, it says. We force them to use the silver, which means this king is safer. Okay. We have another position. Yeah, actually, so for example, this position is hard to imagine, but if you remember that you want to target the gold, this move will be easier to imagine in your game. So in the position 16, what do we have here? This king is kind of running away, but the castle is not destroyed yet. There's a lot of iron left on the board, yeah? A lot of iron. So how do we attack them? How do we take them away? Well, one way to go is to move this dragon to here. Now we're pinned kinda. So they will promote here, but then we're gonna promote this knight here. Something like this. As it's written here, if gold takes, we take the silver. If silver takes, we can drop the lance. King takes, we take the gold. So the castle, all those pieces kind of are being deleted, right? That's what we wanted. So this is how, thanks to this knight sacrifice, we are able to continue our severe attack. And because they cannot take it, it's also difficult for them. And again, in this position, all we did is target this gold. Yeah, bring the dragon close, promote the knight. All is targeting this pivotal, this pillar, yeah? Pivotal defender. So yeah, again, we want to target the gold that's the closest to enemy king. This is the main point of destroying the enemy castle or the defensive structure. All right. This computer's name is Fluke. In diagram 18, what do we have here? We have 2 rooks. And we have bishop in hand. So we have 3 attacking pieces. That's not enough. We could consider like taking another piece to have 4 attacking pieces. But in this position, bishop drop to 6-1 was played. King escapes, and then we take this gold, which leads to this position. Again, we exchange bishop for the gold, but it's not a disadvantage for us. The only problem is that Sente doesn't have 4-piece attack yet. So it might feel a little bit agile. Agile? How do you translate this kanji? It uses the kanji for judo. Inconsistent. Okay, that's the inconsistent. So it might feel a little bit inconsistent, but there is some clear fact. It is okay. There's a clear aim there. How did I do that? Why did I delete everything? Maybe because I wrote it in once. Okay. Clear aim. Where is it? Clear. Oh, here you are. Click something. Clear aim. If they take it, then we can promote our rook. It's main point, main purpose. This is the move that we wanted to play. And the reason is okay, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to explain. It's gonna summarize what we know so far. We create a pivotal piece here while deleting the enemy gold, and we're targeting another gold. So if you guys remember, we talked about 1 to 3 points that we want to think about. Delete the gold, infiltrate the castle, make sure the enemy king is under attack. So here, this is what we're doing exactly. Deleting the gold, infiltrating the castle, putting the king under pressure. Yeah? I'm gonna answer your question in a second. So we not only delete the gold, we also infiltrate, get closer. Yeah, this is why it's such a good exchange here. By the way, if he were to take with the gold, we drop the gold, he runs here, we take here. It's a severe attack. Also, we get the knight, which is the 4th piece, yeah? And this is still difficult. They're gonna drop the gold here. Sorry, no. Here we're targeting gold drop, king escapes, rook, king escapes. And then we're able to take the silver, yeah? Take the silver, 3/10 rook promotion. So they have to defend it with lance drop. But here we can drop the gold at the head of the gold. Again, targeting the gold. Gold takes, dragon takes, king escapes down. We take the knight. So in 1 second, all of the defensive pieces like this, you see all of them disappeared. So if we compare this diagram, center has 4 attacking pieces and got no castle, yeah? So if you consider this position and you compare it to this position, this looks really hard to break, right? And if we compare this to this, this looks very empty, and we have a dragon and we have 4 pieces, yeah? Yeah, we have 4 pieces because we took the knight. Please notice that. In this way, we managed to delete the pieces, delete the castle, while putting our pieces in much more active spaces, getting more pieces in hand. So this is the shortcut of preserving our fighting power, kinda. So this connects to second chapter that we did, which is to get 4 pieces in the attack. This kind of combines those 2 ideas. While we were destroying the castle, we got 4 pieces in the attack, yeah? So those 2 points together. So this is why it was such a good attack. And this is how we speed up our approach phase. So try to combine those ideas together. This is the fastest way to go to the approach phase. Please remember this, he's saying, yeah? So combining ideas, yeah? Speed up, yeah? All right, equals. So we finished this chapter. If you have any questions, I'm gonna answer them now. I'm gonna read the question that I'm gonna save the file. That Avgodi asked, do you read Japanese notation from right to left? Yes. Oh, below the diagram. So I read like this, and then you read from the left to the right. Because it's, yeah, horizontal. Well, it's confusing because there are many ways to write, but yeah, in those books, basically those are from left to the right, but those one are more traditional Japanese from right to the left, yeah. I'm trying to remember if I have any book that goes horizontally, but I think it's not because of Western influence that if it's horizontal, it's from left to right. I don't think I remember somebody writing from right to left horizontally. No, it doesn't happen. Unless it's like a name of a shop you see in the street. Malvinsk, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm worried. Are you okay? Are you okay? So this was a really difficult chapter. If you have questions, guys, let me see how it combines with the next chapter. So this will be about targeting the weakness. So this is what somebody mentioned about Mino's head being the weakness. This is what we're gonna talk about next week. Mission, action. I love this. Attack. This will be about destroying Anaguma a little bit. And then surrounding the king. So we will slowly get closer and closer to from destroying. Okay, so this will be kind of, we're gonna jump here. Creating pivotal piece, destroying the castle, surrounding the king, checkmate. So we will slowly get toward that, yeah? And this thing here is the reduction of the battlefield. It seems like maybe we can skip it or speed it up. Somehow. Yeah, there will be some speeds up here going on, yeah? And so this is all about Endgame. And at the top of the chapter, we'll have more about, the kanji says, to prolong your life, yeah? So more about the defense. So first we're learning how to get to that freaking enemy king that's hiding in a castle, yeah? And we start with that mission that we had, which is to destroy the castle first, because there's a lot of pieces between our piece and the enemy king. We learned make the pivotal piece, but what next? Well, the first mission was to destroy the castle, yeah? Destroy the castle, get closer to the king. So in order to get closer to the king or destroy the castle, we learned today the technique number 1, target the gold. And we've proven it works in all of the castles. The PR gold. We learned in a computer game that it really works well in practical examples as well. And next time, we're gonna learn a new technique about how to target the weakness. So this will be another way to break the castle. And as the author said, if you know many of those techniques, in a real game, you will have easier time because you will see them, yeah? You will have easier time choosing which one applies to the given situation the best. So this is our main study here. This is our target level we want to achieve. Learn a lot of techniques, know which one to apply in a real game at a glance. Cheat codes work in Shogi? Well, if you cheat in our tournaments, you get banned from the server, so keep that in mind. Learning from this book is the cheat code. Yeah, maybe. Thanks, Viradin. The Art of Shogi is a good book too, yeah. All right, guys, I don't see you having any questions, so we're gonna finish here. Let me think. Do we have somebody to raid? Do I have anything to say? Well, of course, we have stream on Saturday. We, of course, have a stream on Saturday with your Kifu. If you guys have a Kifu to upload, remember this is the link. Thank you so much again for supporting the harbor in the fight against the train. The damage of the train shall be evaluated. You will see the results of the evaluation today or tomorrow. I will set, as I promised, I will work on YouTube to put it all together so that you have easier time reviewing the book material in the future. Unfortunately, votes on Twitch only stay 1 week, so I have to re-upload them to YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. See you on the Discord. Danke, danke. Auf Wiedersehen.